Hey everybody, welcome back to our channel. My name is Tim and you are chasing the Joneses, and you guessed it, I'm in the mid bunk, what we call our office, and of course we have our printer, our computer, and we do a lot of work in here, editing videos and such and all that stuff. Anyway, it's warm in here, and so we have been kind of nudging along life with keeping it warm in here and just operating a fan just to keep the mid bunk area cool. Well, today I want to share with you what we're going to do about that problem, about the issue. We find that in our RV fifth wheel that we have a little vent about that big around. And I'll show it to you here in a minute, but it's about that big around that's pushing the air through into the bunkhouse, and it's a very ineffective way to cool it. So we found another way to cool it, which is adding a fan to it so that it will draw that cool air out and effectively cool the mid bunk that we have. I mean, at this point we're in North Carolina, and yesterday it was unbearable hot, and so I didn't stay long in the office at all because it was so hot. So hopefully today we're going to be able to fix that. And what I did was I purchased something. It's called an Airplate T series, and it's a wall mount fan with a fan system, and it has a thermostat with it, and it comes in this handy dandy little box right here, and you can see what it is and everything. So we're going to unbox this, we're going to take a look at it, and then we're going to get busy installing this today. All right, here's the box right here, and I'll shine down on it again. It's an Airplate T series wall mount fan, wall fan system, and you can see the information right there for tech support and all that. As I open up the box, we find a cushion that's right there. It's glued to the top of that so you don't lose it, or whatever the case may be. So anyway, this is what we see. Right here we have the fan, but this right here is the thermostat. So when the AC is blowing, and I can set the thermostat of when the fan will go on and off for running the AC. So I can set it at 72 degrees, for example, and the fan will turn on and then turn off when it is 72 degrees. It won't pump no more air into the office. So I'm excited about this. I'm curious about how it's going to work. And so once we have this, we just, I'm terrible at unboxing, I can tell you that right now. Anyway, there we go. And so this has a long cord that will plug in, and then of course here is the thermostat and control box. They come with these little plastic deals where you can trace them onto your wall, so you can make sure that you have the right connection. Speaking of connections, you will find here that the USB connection is for the fan, and then there's a power, and then there's also one for your thermostat power. So we have those. What's underneath here, we find that what we have here is the power cord. You can hardwire it, or you can just plug it in. It's kind of up to you. This is the thermostat wire that will be sticking out, and so you'll know what the temperature is in the bunkhouse itself. And then of course it has some connectors for all the things that you're going to need. It comes with a card, talks about the different things that they have, and so You can take a look at that. Warranty information on the back, and pretty much you're good to go. So our first stop is up here. I've already unscrewed this a little bit, but here there's that little tiny vent that I was talking about, and it's really, really small. I mean, look at my finger. I mean, it's not that, it's about what? It's about that. Yeah, so it's only about 3 inches, maybe, at all. So anyway, if you take off these 4 screws here, you will find that one off. You'll find that that's a cover piece right there. And then you find this piece right here. And a lot of times what I found was when I pulled this off the other day is that I had more air coming out of this because it was kinked up in there. So I'm going to actually shorten this down when I reinstall it, but I can feel a little bit of air. Sorry, I can feel a little bit of air right now, but it is not much at all. So we're going to see how that's going to change things. So what I just did was I just traced this right here over to here, and I'll cut that next. The next thing you want to do is decide where you want your controller. I would prefer it just to be down here somewhere so it's not in the way. And so what you do is you just trace this. So now you can see where I've traced both of those out. One right here, and then a bigger one up there. Now I'm going to just cut those openings now, and I'll use a small saw to do that. But all right, we have our cutting tool right here. We're going to go ahead and cut these openings, and then we'll have those openings open, so we'll be able to start to work and put everything in. That's one hole, so we'll get to the next one. Now, part of the problem was the hose at the top end was actually off, so I had to come into the cabinets and cut a hole, and I'll put a cover over this when I'm done so I can reach the connection, so I can retape it up there, and hopefully it'll work better. All right, well, we just put this up here for now. And then, of course, we want to look at the wiring back here, and it's a very, very simple. You see that there's the sensors right here, and then of course you've got a plug here and a plug here. You plug those in, and that's for the power, and the other one is for connecting the fan. And so this unit is powered. This unit right here, as you can see, it's on, is powered through that. And what I did was I decided, instead of tapping into the kitchen or whatever the case may be, I came down here to this plug. Now, I installed this plug, and I got a video on installing a new plug that you'll be able to watch I think, and so I'll add it to the description below. But what I did was I pulled power through there so I could have power on this wall. And so I just did a little hole right here next to where my vacuum is held. And I fished it up into here with a hanger, and then got it in there. So here we have it. We have, of course, the thermostat sticking out a little bit. And what I did was I notched a little spot right there where the cord can go through, just like that. Oops. Where the cord can go through, just like that. And so we have it. And I can make it as long or as short as I want. Now, to hear it run, it's already powered on, and so it's off right now. And so what I want to do is do this, turn it on auto, and you see that it's set for 74. It's 78 in here currently, but it's set for 74, and you hear the fan moving. And you can feel air coming out of it. Of course, I don't have my air conditioner on right now, but that is it. That's our system. Well, that's the finished product on there, and it's got the sensor, it's got the fan, and it's much better. It's blowing much better. In fact, it's already went down 3 degrees within just a few seconds. So, praise the Lord for that. And that's it for me. And you'll probably be seeing a video up in the left-hand or right-hand corner. Please go ahead and click that for more information for us and an additional video. So check that out.